Hey everybody, wanted to talk to you about BOLD again. BOLD's coming up April 11th. It's coming up very, very quickly. And I wanted to touch base with those of you who I've heard say, you know, it's $799 bucks. That's a lot of money, and I totally appreciate that, and $799 is, but I wanted to put this into a little bit of perspective, and this was shared with me by an agent, an aha that they had in deciding that they were going to attend BOLD. BOLD is a 49-hour session coaching call, right? So it's over 8 different sessions, but the total hours spent are 49 hours for the total cost of $799. That works out to a little over $16 an hour for very high-level, master-level coaching, okay? Now to put that in perspective, Tom Ferry, and Tom Ferry does a phenomenal job. Most of you are probably very familiar with Tom. Tom Ferry's lowest level of coaching is $500 a month for an annual 12-month contract. And you look at the amount of time he spends or his coaches spend on the phone in person in dialogue with their trainees or their coachees, it works out to a little over $545 an hour. So $545 an hour or $16.31 an hour. Okay? The benefit with BOLD is you also have the opportunity to be fully reimbursed for your total expenses into BOLD. So you can get the $799 back, and you more than likely will, because the average is over 8 transactions in the 8-week course. You can be fully reimbursed for that coaching. So for details on the reimbursement program or for any questions you may have, send me an email, contact me, text me. My cell phone number is 208-660-7204. Email me at idahofairfield@gmail.com. Get in touch with me. I'll answer any questions you have. The first step to BOLD on April 11th is free, no obligation, no commitment. It's for you to come check out BOLD. It's going to change your life, and I'm going to let Gary Keller talk to you now about what he thinks about BOLD.
Hi, I'm Gary Keller, and I want to just take a second and talk to you about your real estate career. I get asked all the time, Gary, if there's one thing I could do that would have the biggest impact on my career right now, what would that be? And honestly, without even having to think about it, I tell them you need to get BOLD. No, seriously, you need to get BOLD. You need to take our BOLD program. And here's just a few facts I want to share with you about BOLD. You know, the current average of contracts per real estate agent while in our BOLD program is 8.7 contracts in just an 8-week period. Nationwide, BOLD increased written units of attendees by 57%, sold units by 27%, and GCI by 13%. Attendees with 4 to 6 years experience in the business had 48% more written units, 21% more sold units, and 19% more GCI than those with 4 to 6 years experience who didn't attend BOLD. Attendees with 7 to 10 years experience in the business had 103% more written units, 49% more sold units, and 30% more GCI than those with 7 to 10 years experience who didn't attend BOLD. Do you get the point? Associates with 100,000 to 250,000 in GCI had 83% more units written, 79% more closed units, and 82% increased GCI than they did before they attended the BOLD program. So what do I think when I hear all that? I think you need to get BOLD. I know why it works, and I could walk you through all that, but I'm going to tell you the secret is the program does work because it gets you to do what you need to do. It holds you accountable to do it. And you know, that's one of the toughest things about our business. We're independent contractors. We want all the freedom, but at the same time we struggle with the challenge of holding ourselves accountable. Well, BOLD's not only going to teach you what to do, but it's going to help you find a way to be accountable to do it. I think you ought to do it. I know I would do it. Let me tell you one last thing. I think you ought to do it 10 times. I'm not kidding. I think you ought to do it 10 times. I think the first time you take it, I think you ought to pretend like you're in the first grade or the second grade. And I want you to think about every time you're taking it, you take a 1 to 2 year leap in your education. 10 times get you out of high school and get you out of college. So until you've mastered BOLD, I don't know that your business doesn't need anything else. Good luck. Go be bold.